All right, everybody, welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. Hopefully, everybody's having a good start of their week. This is your first time here. Welcome. I appreciate you guys stopping by the channel, checking me out, and just just having fun selling sports cards for a living, guys. So let's talk about that real quick. Is it fun? Easy? I have a lot of people who ask me what I do for a living. Ask my wife what her husband does for a living. Ask my kids what does your dad do for a living? He sells sports cards, and it's a lot of people think like, oh wow, that is so easy, so much fun. That's kind of a unique job or career or business, whatever the case may be. People think, and some think like you're crazy because that you can do that for a living, and then others think that, oh my god, how easy, how much fun that would be to sell just sports cards and all that stuff. So just to kind of get into the nitty gritty, guys, this is what I always tell people. The past 7-8 months doing this full time now, you have a different, I guess you can say, point of view, and I still wouldn't change anything for the world. The ability to run your own business and the flexibility that I have, I wouldn't change it for the world, guys. So if I can continue to do this and be afloat and have this sustainable, I'm going to keep on doing that. I wouldn't change it for the world. Leaving the corporate world to be able to kind of do this as a dream of running my own business and doing sports cards. It's super fun. Now, it's not always pros. There's always cons to anything in life, guys. There's a lot of grinding hours. I mean, people don't understand me starting out, because I do this only online, obviously only if you guys have followed my journey. I don't sell I don't have a storefront. Maybe on down the road, who knows? But with my current lifestyle, I can't have a storefront yet. I do shows, but I haven't done shows lately because I've been using shows as the place for inventory. And it's just starting from the ground up. So there's like I was telling you guys, I think I did a video or two about this maybe a while back. I probably put in more hours. You can, my wife can, and my kids can really, attest to this. I put in more hours doing this than any career job that I've done previously. I probably put more work, more effort into this than any career that I've ever done, guys. So I'll be upfront, and the reason being is, it's something that has to do with, if this doesn't succeed, I have to go back to the real world. So it's kind of one of those things where every spare minute I get, or time that I have, I am either listing, grinding, sourcing, something that has to do with sports cards. It does drive my wife a little nuts sometimes, but it is what it is. Does it take away from the fun? It's just like any career or any business you do. There's moments that I'm just like, God, this effing sucks. It does. There's moments that does happen. It's rare. It doesn't happen as often as when I had my previous careers, because there's moments where you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I got to go to work, blah, 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 all this crap. I got to deal with this crap. I have to report to this person, blah, I have to do this report, whatever the case may be. This, I report to myself only. And if it sucks, I only got myself to blame. I have nobody else to blame. However, I can make decisions on a whim. I can do whatever the freak I want. So that's the pros and cons. But like I just said, guys, I probably put in way more than 10 to 12 hours a day, grinding, working, figuring it out, packaging, creating new processing, sourcing of all this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I still love sports cards. I have moments throughout the day that I'm like, dude, that is such a cool card. This is so cool that I'm doing this for a living. I'm trying to sell this card. Now, it's stressful too, guys. If you've never ran your own business, you ever done your own business, it's very stressful because, you're going to have to deal with the ups and downs on a daily basis. I deal with that every day. The other day, I mean, I was telling you guys last week, I had a slow ass week. The weekend, I had a great weekend. This week, starting off great. Then it's just like ups and downs. You got to deal with it. It's all about laws of averages. It's all a numbers games, I feel like, still. So you just got to be able to handle the ups and downs of it. So it's definitely stressful, especially if you're doing this for a living now. It's just one of those things where it depends on how well you do things, your processes, and how you can scale up. I keep saying that word in all my videos because I am really trying to scale up. I feel like if I can reach my goals, like I said, of having a certain amount of listings on eBay, and then I can branch out. You know, I guess you can say my end game, I think I talked about this, is to have anywhere between like about 40 to 50,000 listings by mid-year this year, and hopefully as close as I can to 50 to 75,000 by the end of the year. I'm still trying to do that by the end of the year. And then hopefully by next year, if I'm still in business, I can get close to maybe 100,000 listings. I mean, I would really love to be close to 100,000 listings by the end of next year, or sometime next year, sometime in 2025. If we're all still here, if there's no end of the world type of thing that happens. But I would love to see if I can get to close to 100,000 listings. And then I have other plans. I'd like to increase my ability to do more shows, hopefully by that time. I know that is something I've done in the past, I've been doing. I just haven't had quite enough time to dedicate, but I feel like by 2025, if I have my eBay store flying and doing what it should be doing, hopefully, if I do it correctly, I'll have a little bit more time to be able to focus more and do in-person shows. And then maybe expand to more of maybe next year, even at the end of this year, I'm contemplating still working on ComC, and also maybe doing some more live auctions, whether on Whatnot or whatever. So that's kind of, my vision on that. But like I said, it's just the daily grind, guys. It's just ups and down. It's not always fun, but it is really, really fun if you're doing something that you love. So, I mean, it is not, sometimes I'm like, man, is this really work? It's not really work. But it is work. And there's moments where it's like, it sucks because, like I said, the grind is not always, especially when you're a one-man show, there's no one to lean on. That's the biggest thing. Like, I'm pretty sure if you're watching, if you start your own business and if you're the only person, you have nobody else to lean on. You lean on yourself, and then you lean on the community. I do. I talk to a lot of people who are in the industry as much as I can, just to kind of see what they see. I also go through a lot of people YouTube channels. Maybe I'll do a video on what YouTube channels I watch too, when it comes to sports cards and just small businesses too. So I don't just look at just sports cards YouTube channels. There's small businesses I look into, and there's also reseller channels, things like that. And then on top of that, it's just using my experience from being in the corporate world for so many years, that I can use that that experience to hopefully help my business grow and blossom. But like I said, this, from being in a hobby for 40 years, and then taking it from a side hustle to now a full-time gig, has it taken away the joy? I think it's somebody, I don't know if somebody asked that, but it has not. It has made, I guess you can say, like I said, the grind, the work harder, because now this is what I depend on. But it hasn't taken away the joy. I still love the aspect of negotiating lots, or buying cards, or negotiating cards, or people offering stuff. And I still get joy out of that. I still get joy out of going through the lot and seeing like, holy crap, I picked this up in this lot. This is such a cool, it's going into my PC. That I don't get to do that if I was doing my corporate job. I don't get to see a cool item that like, holy crap, I'm keeping that sucker, type of deal. I don't get that. So I completely still enjoy my job. It hasn't taken the joy away. This is the thing. If you do on a daily basis and it's not enjoyable, and you have no joy, and it takes away from your joy of life in itself, you need to stop doing it. I mean, that I highly recommend that. I'll tell anybody that if you wake up and you're like, shit, this sucks. I mean, life's too short to wake up like that on a daily basis. So I don't wake up that way anymore. I don't wake up that way anymore. And I feel like I'm doing what I love and I enjoy it. So it, I guess you say it outweighs the grind sometimes and sometimes the stress. So there you guys go. So if you're wondering, is it fun? Is it, is it just all nothing but just pure sales and all that? No. Is there a grind? Hell yeah, there's a major grind. But I wouldn't change it for the world, guys. I really do love it. It's not for everybody. This is what I'm going to tell everybody. This is not for everybody because, like I just said, the ups and downs, you have to deal with the economy. You have to deal with customer base if you're not used to that either. Of dealing with, there are difficult customers. There are, easy customers. There's all. So if you're not, willing to deal with that, this is not for you. If you're not willing to deal with the grind, if you're not willing. This is the thing. You guys look at all those other YouTube channels, the other guys who have big stores or whatever, who has a lot of capital and all that stuff. That's rare. Those guys are awesome. They're able to do that. Great. More power to them. They have the, the finances to be able to do that. I don't. I have to start this shit from the ground up, guys. So I'm doing the best I can, and I'm just trying to make it work. And like I said, trying to keep food on the table. Other guys, everybody's situation is different. So I tell everybody that, and just do what makes you happy. Like I just said, it all comes down, as long as I don't wake up, saying that this life sucks, I'm okay with that, or this job sucks, I'm okay with this. And like I just said, the flexibility is priceless to me. To be able to spend time with my kids is something this is the reason why I made this decision to do that. So all in all, I just wanted to kind of answer a few questions. Some people were DMing on the side like, this is great. Or people just telling me in person, all my friends like, oh, this is so easy. You just sell sports cards. It's not as easy as everybody thinks. I tell everybody, this is just like any startup business you're looking to do. There's no shortcuts. If you're wondering if there's a shortcut, there's no shortcut, guys. So, but enjoy it. I enjoy it. So if you guys are looking to do this, hey, hit me up. Let me know if I can do this better. If you guys see me when I talk about my processes or things that I do, if you guys see if I can do it better, hey, shoot, text me, message me, comment on me, and just let me know, because I'm always, willing to listen to new ideas and stuff. Can't take it all because, like I said, situations are different. But other than that, man, hopefully you guys have a good rest of the week. I have some other videos coming up. I do want to talk a little bit about braking and breakers. I might do a video about that later this week because of the pros and cons, how, and stuff like that. People, kind of ask me kind of weirdly, but I'm pretty sure there are millions of freaking videos about that. But I'll give you guys my my thoughts and stuff on that breaking stuff. So other than that, man, appreciate you guys. Don't forget, check out the store, helps us tremendously. Put the eBay store link in the description. Go check it out. I'm listing hundreds and hundreds of cards daily, and I try to, like I said, I try to price it as aggressive as I can. I try to find some rare cards, some unique different cards, inserts, things like that. So go check it out if you guys can, and buy yourself a cheap card if you guys want. I ship next day as much as I can. So other than that, if you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe. And then if, like I always say, if you have not subscribed, but if you watch this end here, appreciate you just spending the time to check out the channel and the video. So other than that, man, until next time, guys.